Hey guys, what's good? Welcome to another episode of our podcast. These guys. So you guys, today we're just gonna ramble off a little bit on the contest and the giveaway. You guys, I've been kind of stressing that in the last couple videos. I've been wanting to get rid of those right there. Hey, scrap those right there. Yeah. So you guys, before we get going, I need you to like, subscribe, follow, hit that notification bell. You guys will be notified every time we drop some content. Yeah, all of it. So yeah, you guys, there's a lot, eh?
Yeah,
There's a lot,
quite a bit.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys, we want to give these away. Check them out, you guys. Check them out, you guys. Everybody likes fucking Big Macs. Everybody likes Big Macs. Everybody likes free gas. You guys.
$25 worth.
Yes, you guys, we're gonna give them away. We're gonna give them away. These are the tickets right here. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the back side, but I'm not gonna show you guys the number. Oh, nobody cheating here. Okay, you guys, you see the number in the back right there, the ticket. The number right there. I'm gonna show you for a second. Bam, bam. Okay, so I got 10 of them, you guys. Look at that. See that? I got 10 of them. I want to give these away to you guys as free promo. Everybody loves promo. Everybody loves free shit.
And everybody loves bargain shop.
Yes,
Check me
yes,
out
you guys. You guys make sure. This is where my homeboy works there.
I'm pretty sure I put $30 on this. And you could get quite a bit of stuff with that.
Yeah, Friskies, you guys, all you cat lovers, they got a sale on Friskies.
Wicked sale.
So you guys, you guys need cat food.
And then
this is for all the mamas right there.
Yeah.
They love Amazon, Where's my wife? She likes running the bill up on Amazon. So yeah, yeah, you guys. Make sure you guys look for these, all right? I only got 10 of these,
This is probably the best one too. Visa, everyone loves.
Hey, you guys, this is only for Southern Alberta, you guys. I got a couple homeboys. Remember my homeboy out in Algeria I do lives with, you know? Sorry, I can't give you one.
What's his name? Something Kush?
Yeah, Fargo.
Fargo Kush.
Yeah, anyways, shout out to Fargo Kush. Anyways, you guys, I want to give these out, so make sure you look for these tickets, all right? You guys, make sure you look for these tickets, and we want to get rid of these right away here. And also, I wanted to let you guys know on today's video, also, we'll be doing the official launch for this channel / podcast in January here. Just to clarify that again, you guys, we're going to be doing the official launch, you guys. We're going to launch that day with our official screen, our official introduction.
Yeah.
And all that trademark stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna have on the back our information for our Instagrams, our address, and all that shit. Not address, but our You guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. All our information, for contacts, and business inquiries, and all that shit.
In the future, we could have those link trees. Kind of something like that, where you could just click that link.
That's what I'm talking about. In January, that's all gonna be launched, you guys. That's why I said hit up our Instagram. That's where you guys are gonna find all this information. You guys want shirts? You guys want hats, hoodies?
Instagram.
You guys want all that? Yeah. Well, the Instagram I'm talking about is the link tree and information. You guys are gonna need to click on my Instagram. You guys are gonna have to go click on there, and you guys are gonna have to find the website. You're gonna have to find our all our good stuff, and the only way you're gonna find it is on there, you guys. It's only the only thing I can think of is on Instagram. So it is on their information, you guys. I'm gonna need you guys to tap in with that. Point being, in January, the intro screen we're gonna have is also gonna have an end screen. The end screen is gonna have the little blue bird for your Twitter and have the fucking symbol for Instagram.
Yeah.
It's gonna have our symbol for our YouTube address. That's what I was talking about, the URL.
Yeah.
For all these wise asses out there. So yeah, you guys, that's what I'm talking about. So in January, we're gonna have all that, you guys. So make sure you guys stay linked in and tapped in with us, because well, if you guys don't, you guys get left behind, man. Because all we're doing is speeding along here.
And I put out a bunch of these bulletin boards, and all gave them out at work.
Yeah, these are just the cards, you guys. Yeah, they're just the cards, you guys. Those are just for you guys to give away. hand off to your cousins or whatever and tell them that these two cats got a channel and whatnot. But you guys, what I hold in my hand are the winners.
Yeah.
They're gonna be.
These are blank.
They're gonna be in Cardston. They're gonna be in Cardston somewhere, you guys.
Yeah.
They're gonna be in McLeod. They're gonna be in Lethbridge. They're gonna be in Standoff. They're gonna be. Who knows, you guys? Like I said, you know, they're gonna be somewhere. You guys find them.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying a little while ago. There's tracks NYC in New York.
Yeah.
He handed out little gold bars. Did you see that? He's handing out gold bars throughout New York.
Really?
Yeah, people are thinking he's a weirdo. Hey,
Yeah.
walking up, hey, you want a gold bar?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
He's like,
no.
okay, well, fine. You don't look like you deserve it anyway.
Yeah.
And then he gives it to other people, and they're like, wow, why are you giving it to
Give
me?
me
eh?
all your gold bars.
Yeah, so same thing. He did his as a promo. I was like, he did his to promote his channel. So yeah, other people, people out there already have money.
Even
you know.
showed the process of how.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys, that's unfortunately, we're not gonna be doing that.
We're starting from total scratch.
Yes, you guys, but that's what we're gonna be doing, you guys. So stay tapped in with us. I got really no stories today, you guys. I haven't heard any news.
What about that ghost story?
On anything? Oh yeah, you guys want to hear a quick ghost story? That's right. You just reminded me. Hey.
Yeah.
You guys want to hear a fucking real fucked up ghost story? Maybe I'll title this the ghost story / contest details.
Yeah.
So anyways, you guys, last night I was just telling homeboy Ace, me and my wife was coming back from Lethbridge about 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then we were going northeast, so we're going southbound on the highway coming back into Cardston from Lethbridge.
Yeah.
And if anybody knows the road as well as anybody that's from Cardston, you guys know that there was a real bad accident just outside of Welland, and this happened about a year ago, and the girl lost her life.
Yeah.
And then a week later, almost 2 weeks, about 13 days later, there was an accident on that same road, on that same area on the road, and that same accident was only on the left side of the road.
Yeah.
So on the right side, you had the right side skids from last week where the lady died.
Yeah.
And then 13 days later, you got skid marks on the other side of the road showing that where the fella died.
Yeah.
So the fella hit a semi truck, and then so he ended up dying right on the spot.
Yeah.
So anyways, you guys, this one happened about a year ago. Both of them, like I said, they're only 13 days apart. So last night, and every time I drive by that fucking road, I always look at those skid marks. I don't know why I'm a fucking sick freak like that. Hey, I just go looking at these fucking where the people died. Hey? So anyways, you guys, I was looking at these fucking skid marks all the time when I'm driving. I shouldn't be, that's the point, But I always look at these skid marks.
Yeah.
So anyways, last night we're driving by that area, and I always watch the road because I'm kind of like superstitious. So I was like, fuck, I don't know if I'm gonna be going. I don't know, I gotta watch the road. In other words, So being being safe because I know somebody scrubbed out there 2 times. If 2 people scrubbed out there, that means that something's wrong with that road. There's no room for error. So anyways,
is it that as soon as we enter Welland, is it that part that really turns?
It's that curve, that curve when you just come out of Lethbridge, that first curve.
Oh yeah.
And then you hit that straightaway because it's a Welland. 30-second straightaway right into Welland to where you got to go 80% where your grandma got stopped. Your grandma's the only one that's ever got stopped. I know on that 80.
Yeah.
It used to be 60 or 70, I believe.
Yeah.
Anyways, right there, you guys. So about 100 yards, 200 yards, about 100 yards out, there's that skid mark where those guys died. So anyways, you guys, my point is, last night we're driving by there, and I was looking at those skid marks, and I thought that was a box on the road. I even told my wife, is that a box?
Yeah.
And then we got closer and closer and closer, and then we realized the legs hanging over the ditch, and I was like, that's a dude.
Yeah.
What's there a dude on the fucking road?
At this time of
the fucking night when it's cold.
Yeah.
And your ass sitting on the asphalt.
I know.
How cold is that gonna be? You're safer off sitting in the ditch.
Or standing up.
standing up or sitting in the ditch,
Yeah.
but you're not going to be sitting half-ass on the road and
Yeah.
your feet hanging off to
Because
the
you're
grass.
gonna want to ride
Yeah,
as soon as
so there was a
possible.
guy there, you guys, and to be honest, he didn't look like he was human.
Yeah.
So fuck. Well, I was
Like
like,
something was
yeah,
wrong,
like it felt shady, man.
like
Even
a
when I
shell.
drove by, no, it was like it was a human. It
Yeah.
was a it was a
A
guy,
human shape.
but the
Yeah.
feeling didn't seem
Yeah.
human.
Yeah.
It
Didn't
felt
sink
it
in.
felt paranormal, you know.
Yeah.
Fuck. So that's what I'm thinking, you guys.
Yeah.
Fuck, that was pretty crazy though last night, you guys.
What
Just
if
a
it's
quick
that
one,
his
man.
lost soul?
Yeah, who
that
knows,
guy?
man?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Maybe it was his birthday or something, you
Yeah.
know, or fuck, I don't know. Whatever
Yeah.
makes you go.
Because when you die in that type of state, like instant, like death, where it hits you out of nowhere, you're stuck in limbo between the
Heaven
living,
and wherever,
the
purgatory
earth
or
realm
whatever it
and
is,
the
yeah.
heaven realm, and you're stuck on earth because you don't know you died.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
that's fucked up, but that's what I think I saw, you
Yeah.
guys, last night. I'm pretty sure that was a ghost.
Yeah.
Because I don't know anybody that's going to be sitting
Yeah.
in the fucking ditch at that time of the night
Yeah.
looking for God knows what
Yeah.
in that direction.
Remember
You know,
in
that's fucked up.
remember in Lethbridge where that old bar used to be, where that flower, you know where that flower plant is? Right across, there used to be a bar there, my grandma said.
Goose
And
Loonies?
yeah, they called it Devil's Corner.
Oh,
Yeah.
on 13th.
Yeah, on 13th.
Yeah, on
right,
13th.
Yeah, right when you go on the
I
south
know what you're
side.
talking
Yeah,
about. Yeah.
there used to be a bar in that area, that corner, I guess.
Shout out to
yeah.
Indoor Grow. Those were my
Yeah.
people. That
Yeah.
store right across.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
okay, continue. Yeah.
Yeah, I know where that.
Yeah. Continue your story,
Yeah.
brother.
My grandma told me her and her friends were out drinking that night, and I forgot. I think it was who was it? What's her name again? She's kind of like like a lesbian. She's older now. Rosemary or
Oh, Rosabelle.
Rosabelle,
Yeah.
My grandma
Rosabelle.
said
Yeah, Rosabelle.
they're-
Shout
they
out to
were-
Rosabelle.
yeah.
She's solid.
Yeah,
Her
she's
balls are
really
bigger than
solid.
most of you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, she said they were having a few drinks, and then this man, like this really nice looking man, tuxedo and all, comes walking in, and he sits right
A
next to her.
sharp dressed man.
Yeah, really sharp.
Okay, a sharp
Like
dressed man.
out of place too. Like this is like a native hangout spot, and this white man dressed all in like nice
They're
clothing.
dressed to kill, to kill, man. Sounds
Well,
like something
yeah,
I've seen out by Caxton, but yeah.
Yeah, like out of place.
Yes,
like,
yes.
We dressed like casual. This
Yeah,
guy was.
this guy had
this
some
guy, like,
dough.
yeah.
Yeah, he looked like he had some fucking
Yeah.
money laying around.
Yeah.
Pass me that right there. Awesome.
And I guess he was offering her shots and being really nice to her. And then she was drinking, so she got to that point where she was getting really drunk. So that man said, "Well, I can give you a ride home," and she said, "All right," since she was like really, already at the point of almost blacking out.
She's
or
already
probably
feeling. She's already
yeah,
feeling her oats.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then that guy offered her into that car, and I guess it was like a little limo, like a really nice luxury car, and they got in the vehicle, and then they started driving out of that towards the flower plant there.
Yeah.
That corner.
Yeah,
they were gonna pull out, and I guess that
It's by the keg.
Roosevelt,
By the keg. Yeah.
She kind of looked at his legs, and then they were like hooves, and then she felt something on her shoulder, and she thought that was his arm wrapping around her, and that's when she looked. It was a tail, and then she looked like she was like confused. She was like, "What the hell's going on?" So she looked at this guy. His legs turned into hooves, or his feet, and then his eyes went black and everything. And he said, like, "Since you followed me, your soul's mine now." She got scared. I guess the moment she jumped out of the vehicle, there were witnesses at that corner, and they saw was her jump out of thin air, so that by that time that car was in like another round. So she quickly jumped out of that vehicle, and there's these couple of people standing at that corner, and then they were surprised too. They're like, where did this lady just come from? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, and like out of thin air, like
But,
like she jumped out, and then out of thin air she just kind of, and then those guys were surprised, and she was freaking out. She's like, "Get me out of here! Get me out of here!" So she started running for it. And until that day, that's why they call it Devil's Corners, because of that incident there.
okay,
Yeah,
that's
that,
pretty wicked.
yeah,
Yeah, my cousin,
that,
something creepy happened to him there, Bobby. You
yeah,
know Bobby?
yeah,
Something happened to him there. I don't know the story behind it, but it
yeah,
had something to do with Devil's Corner in
yeah,
Lethbridge, eh? But yeah, there's a lot of creepy shit, you guys out there, you
yeah,
guys. Another
a
quick
lot.
one, another real quick one was that one time when your mom was staying at that corner house. Do you
Yeah.
remember Moses Lake?
Uh,
Robert and Tanya stay there right now.
yeah, that's
Right by the
my
pump
grandma's,
house. Yeah, yeah,
my
Reg's
grandma and
old
dad's
house. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, anyways, you guys, Diana just moved out, and Diana moved to Lethbridge, and I wondered why, because it was real good shape, that house. And
oh no,
yeah, I
that
used to go.
house
Yeah,
is
that's what I
fucked
thought. Yeah,
up.
that's what I thought.
That
That's
was
what I thought.
fucked up.
So I thought it was in good shape because she
Yeah.
always kept it clean, hey. And
Yeah.
I used to always go over there. We
Yeah.
always sip on a 6 pack or
Yeah.
something, or the lines,
Yeah.
hey, or something.
That's
yeah.
where my uncle,
Yeah, that's where
you-
Tama died. That's
uh,
where
Marvin.
Marvin hung himself. That's where
Uh,
everybody. That's
yeah.
where that's where it happened.
Yeah.
Gene, no, not Gene.
But
Gene
even
died, not
before
Gene.
that, it was.
Yeah, it was fucked
There's a
up.
lot of stories in that
So,
house, man.
anyways, 1 week passes and Deanna's gone, and I'm right fucking bored. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Where'd Deanna go? I was asking around. They're saying she left.
Yeah,
And I was like,
she
where the
moved
hell
out.
did she go? And just like that, she's gone. She's in Lethbridge.
Yeah,
And I was thinking, what the fuck, man?
yeah,
So, anyways, this one time we're running from the cops, and then this was later on, sometime after that,
Yeah.
we're running from the cops, and then we ran to your guys' house because the door
Yeah.
was open by then.
yeah,
And it still looked pretty clean
Yeah.
in there. I was like, shit, you guys, you
yeah.
know?
It just
It,
didn't
it
have
was
any
real creepy,
floors,
though.
eh,
It's really
at the
creepy.
time.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, I got this wicked story. Like
Yeah.
I'll go through it with you
Yeah.
guys. Joey Good Eagle. Yeah, but anyways, I'll get to that. Anyways, Diana was gone, so I went and that. I don't know. Like I said, a couple months later, we went and we seen the house was still in good shape, hey,
Mhm.
and it started getting fucked up after
Yeah.
that. That's when people started
Yeah,
wrecking it.
yeah,
Yeah,
going
that's
in
when,
there.
that's when it really got fucked
Yeah.
up after that. So, anyways, Diana left, and then the windows were shot out after
Yeah.
that, hey. And then me, Corey Little Shields is
Yeah.
at the house. He was staying with Susie back then.
Yeah,
I think just Cora was born.
yeah.
Anyways, Corey was telling me, Eric, look in that window.
Timmy was staying in there at the
Co-
time.
Co- no, nobody was.
power,
No,
nothing?
it was
Oh.
abandoned. It was abandoned. Anyways, Corey said, "Look at that ball. There's a ball bouncing from window to window."
Yeah, I think I've seen
Yeah,
that.
there's a ball
It's
bouncing
like-
there. All of us saw it. Candace saw it.
Yeah,
Candace saw it. Corey saw it. Susie saw it. I saw it.
yeah,
Kendall saw it. Cousin Kendall across
Yeah,
the mountain,
yeah,
and his
I
wife
know.
back in
Yeah.
Tina
Tina.
Belcourt.
yeah,
Shout out Tina. Hey Tina,
Yeah.
I know you're. I know. I just heard she's back in the States.
yeah,
Anyways, we all saw it, and then we Corey and Kendall drove down there to
Yeah.
check it out. So when Corey and Kendall got down there, that ball, they couldn't see it, but we were telling them which way it was going, hey?
yeah.
And they looked. When they got down there, they couldn't see that ball. We
Yeah.
were able to see
Only
that.
you
Yeah.
guys.
And that ball was
Yeah.
what we call is today. Back in the day, we called it a ball that was glowing.
Yeah.
Today they
Orb.
call them orbs.
Yeah.
Today they got a name for it.
Yeah.
They call them orbs.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that orb was just going from window to window
Yeah.
to window. So, anyways, here's the scary part, you guys.
Was it about that big?
It was a basketball size,
Yeah.
like a head looking out the
Yeah.
window, big enough to see it.
Yeah.
So, you guys get this. Here's the kicker. We had a buddy named Joey Good Eagle.
Yeah.
Joey Good Eagle was from Siksika.
Yeah.
And homeboy Travis Holy White Man, RIP to Travis. Travis brought him down, and he ended up in my house unannounced.
Yeah.
That's why I freaked out on him that night because I seen a guy in my house.
Yeah.
You know, big fucking. He's a real muscly
Yeah.
dude. He looked kind of scary, eh?
All black.
I can't remember how he was just a short guy. He looked
Yeah.
like Cousin Godfrey.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
Cousin
yeah.
Godfrey. That's how he looked like. He honestly looked.
Stubby,
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Joey tells me, "Hey, you guys, okay, no, he comes up to the house and he apologizes to me because I pulled a knife out on
Yeah.
him that morning.
Yeah.
Because I pulled a knife out and I said, "Hey, yeah, get the fuck out of my house."
Yeah.
Anyways, here he Candace let him sleep there, but I didn't know that. And
Yeah.
when I got there, I got alerted, hey, because
Yeah.
the kids were sleeping there, hey.
Yeah.
So anyways, I kicked him out and he walked away.
Yeah.
He walked down to the old lady's
Yeah.
house and he slept at the old lady's house.
Yeah.
Anyways, he came up that morning to apologize and he said, "I really apologize there." And this was years after Darcy passed.
Yeah.
He's going like this, yeah. You know, when you wake up
Yeah.
and you're missing your hat,
Yeah.
okay? Oh, fuck my hat. He's like, "Oh, I gotta go my hat." He's like, "Hey," and the Candace, "Where'd you sleep last night?" And he said, "That one guy left me in his house over there. He's a real nice guy. Darcy."
Darcy.
That's what he said.
Oh.
Darcy was already long gone.
Oh, you know what?
Darcy was already dead
Yeah.
years before.
Darcy used to call my name in that house.
Yeah.
That
Fuck,
same
man.
night Marvin passed
Yeah.
away, me, Jessica, Gideon, all of them, we were all playing around. Tamo was crying and whatnot, and we didn't know he was passed away yet. So all Tyrone and all of them, they run into the kitchen where they were all at, and then I hear Darcy Ace in his room. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was crazy. So,
Yeah.
anyways, Candace was saying, "Who lets you sleep where?
Yeah,
Show us." And he came in. He showed that house right there. You see that house?
yeah,
And was like, "Yeah, that boarded up house right
Yeah.
there. Yeah, that guy. Look, there's a guy that stays there. His name's Darcy. He's really
Yeah.
nice. He let me sleep there.
oh,
He told me he's gonna take my jacket and my hat."
yeah. Holy shit.
And me and Candace were just shocked. We're like, "Well, do you know who Darcy is, Joey?"
Yeah,
And he's like, "No." And he's like, "Joey's my cousin Darcy. He passed away at my auntie Stubby's house like some years ago
Yeah.
already.
yeah,
Already, by
Already?
then. Yeah, he was already long gone.
yeah.
Darcy was already long gone. And here, Darcy opened the door and let Joey sleep there.
Yeah. Did you know 4 months prior to Darcy passing away, they were partying in Siksika,
Yeah.
and
That's where that Joey was from, Siksika.
and Darcy, there was someone knocked at the door, and Darcy answered. They told Darcy to go answer, and they were partying. They were having a good time, and when Darcy answered it, it was him facing towards himself and talking to himself, and everyone was. He closed that door. He instantly just went pale, and they were telling Darcy, "What's wrong?" He's like, I just saw myself just now." Like he couldn't speak.
Mhm.
Now you know how he was. He kind of had that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
And
That's
he was
crazy.
like scared. He was like,
That's crazy,
Yeah.
man. That's fucked up.
yeah. He saw himself.
That's
like,
some paranormal
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, you guys, there's a lot of that happens on
Yeah.
the reserve. You
but
know, some of the
it's
stuff
all
that
connected to that house. Like
I feel like the stuff that we have, like the stories we have, like remember the ghosts that the kids at the Indian hospital? You guys watch Slap Tam, you guys
Yeah.
watch Kaylin, you guys watch Top 10.
yeah,
You guys, I'll tell you this, man, your Top 10 ain't compared to what we got going
Yeah.
on in Moses Lake,
Yeah.
you know? Especially that time when I was telling you, when you just brought that up, the sharp dressed guy, hey?
yeah,
There's this guy, me and my cousin Blake, R.I.P. to Blake, he passed away,
Yeah.
Blake Eagleplum, West Jr.
oh yeah. I remember
Anyways, Blake, and me and Blake went down to Darren's to go front some weed.
Yeah,
Darren didn't front us, and we were right bummed out.
Yeah.
We're walking back. We're just kids.
Yeah.
We're just kids back
Yeah.
then, eh?
trying
So
to
yeah,
pass the time.
and then we ended up going past that fucking car place. You know that car, the junker, going down
Yeah.
to Darren's. So, anyways, that junker, we got to that junker, and then we seen this radio on in Colin's old blue car that got towed in. Colin
Yeah.
had that real ugly old stretch car.
Yeah,
Anyways, that's the one that the radio was on. I was like,
Yeah.
so why is the radio still on? You can just hear it. It just came on at nighttime.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy because if we go there during the day, it's
Yeah.
not on.
Yeah.
At nighttime when everybody's sleeping, it turns
Yeah.
on.
There was a lot of deaths on that road.
Yeah, so
You know where
well,
McDonald's
not
is?
to mention
Yeah.
that's a car record where
Yeah.
all the car crash
Yeah.
people
Where all
have
the
died. You
died.
know,
Yeah.
yeah. Not to mention that.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyways, we're there, and then this fucking guy comes out. He had a leather vest on and a hat. Just this weird looking hat, and and for me to notice and say, oh, this guy is a pretty sharp dressed guy,
Yeah.
it kind of took my attention. Like,
Yeah.
I don't ever fucking say that about anybody,
Yeah.
especially a dude,
Yeah.
But his wardrobe,
Yeah.
I mean, like let's say somebody had a lot of money that came in here,
Yeah.
like how Quavo dresses or how
Yeah.
Offset dresses,
Yeah.
like wow. Now
Did he have like
that's
a
some drip, that's some
like a
drip.
trench coat or
Yeah,
no?
that's
Like
drip,
yeah.
So my point is, this guy had some drip,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking, what the fuck, man? What's a guy like
Yeah.
you standing around this wrecker for? And then he says, no, I heard you call my name.
Nope.
And that
What?
right there, and I was like, what the fuck, man? Me and Blake looked at each other, we
Yeah.
started laughing, and we walked away.
Holy shit.
We just walked away, and I
Yeah.
was like, fuck, I didn't call your name.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know the fuck you're talking
Yeah. I
about.
don't even know who you
I don't
are.
even, yeah, and if I'm correct, you were inside the wrecker.
Yeah.
How is
Yeah.
it you're outside the wrecker?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't even know how he.
How he got through
Yes,
that
yeah,
fence.
yeah. But he probably thought, however he did it, that he's gonna, get us freaked out. But
Yeah.
me, I was just more intrigued of how he got across the
Yeah,
fence without
that fast,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was like, fuck. So yeah, that's us. So yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of ghost stories, guys.
Oh yeah, getting back to my old house.
Yeah.
My grandpa's old house.
Yeah, the Moses Lake house.
That was the first time I've ever I've gotten spooked so many times there, and it wasn't just me. My auntie Hopan, she was sleeping in that room, the last room where Darcy used to sleep, his last room, and there was a headboard behind her, so she was just sleeping. I guess when she was sleeping, she felt these arms reach out of that.
There's probably Tama's husband.
Yeah, no, this was way before.
Oh, okay, before he
that
died.
house
Okay,
was,
yeah.
Because remember, before my house was there,
No.
it used to be a rec room, for like a recreational room.
Yeah,
where
it
you
used to be
could
the
play
rec area.
foosball.
Yeah, that's what it used to be. Yeah.
It burnt down.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
And
that's the kicker. It
Yeah.
burnt down.
Yeah.
That's why it's so fucking scary.
And that's like
that's the kicker.
my dad said there was a house before that there. Then they built that rec room, and they built our house, and then now they built this new house. But my dad told me you're not supposed to build houses over burnt houses.
Yeah.
Because it comes
Over
with
burnt
all the
foundation, yeah.
and it has the same fate every time. It's gonna burn down. But my auntie Opan was just sleeping. Then out of the rest board, she said she seen these two arms come out of, when you're laying down, there's that board behind you.
Yeah.
These two arms grabbed her, and they were trying to yank her into wherever that spirited her away. I guess she was like biting it, really struggling to get out of it. And finally she broke out, and then those arms went back into that rest board.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
that's fucking crazy.
And
That's some
then
spooky shit.
I heard a voice downstairs because I was downstairs playing alone. And my dad, before that, he said there's these two spirits that walked up to me because he had his art studio downstairs. He used to jam out and make all his crafts, and he said there's this black figure and then this white figure. They both come up to him. He had a feeling that the white one was a good spirit. And then he said the feeling about that black spirit was like a evil entity. And I think that's that same entity that was trying to pull Hopan into the rest board.
Yeah.
And then I forgot who it was, me, Michael, or me and Danon, or me and Keenan. And this was a little after Darcy passed away. So my dad and my grandma went to Lethbridge to go get groceries, and they weren't going to be back till later on that night. But I remember my Auntie Tama, she was like sniffing her and Marvin.
Doing the huffs, you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, huffing.
Doing the huffs with
Yeah.
the lacquer.
Yeah, and this is the crazy part.
We call it
We're-
Simpscan.
Yeah, Simpscan. Roland's invention.
Yeah, Simpscan.
And yet he's
He's
survived.
the living
Yeah,
legend.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
You guys know Snoop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Snoop, you guys.
Yeah, we were watching wrestling. Just out of nowhere, we hear someone in those rooms digging through all our clothes bags, and it happened in every room. But every time we yelled, "Tama, come in! There's somebody in those rooms." And they go and check every room each time. There was nobody in those rooms. It happened about 3 times. By the 3rd time, they checked. They kept telling us, "There's nobody in those rooms. You're probably just hearing like mice or something." And I was like that doesn't sound like a mice. Those are big, like someone's like digging and ripping through all that stuff. And then they went back outside to finish their huffing, and then we were scared. We were like shaking, and we didn't want to look behind us because that's where those rooms were very close to us.
So you guys really saw something.
Yeah, it just we didn't see it. Me and I forgot which cousin it was, Dana and Keenan or Michael, but we saw. I mean, all of a sudden, the side door just like slammed really hard, like something like forced it open, and then I guess it started walking down towards the cliffs, and then Marvin was saying, "Hey, you, get over here! What are you doing in this house?" And he didn't respond. He was all dressed in black. I guess he had like a black hoodie on that whole time. And he was tall, and he had his head down like this.
Yeah, there's a lot of
And
supernatural
he
shit
walked
like
out,
that, man. Eh?
in that house, same house.
Yeah, it's fucked up because it's a scary house.
Yeah.
Today that someone still owns that house.
Yeah.
Eh? Fuck, I wonder if they hear a lot of shit.
Yeah, and
in
that's
there.
what I was telling Nico.
Does he hear shit in there?
Yeah, he said.
Does he?
Yeah, he said this time I thought I did, but I think it was all in my head. I was like, I don't think it was all in your head, man. I think that.
It's all we can
'cause he
hope
heard
for when it's
people
our
talking,
house, right?
yeah.
When we live in there.
Yeah,
That's the best way to
Yeah.
think of it is, oh, fuck,
Yeah.
maybe it's just in my head.
Yeah.
'Cause you gotta live here, right?
yeah.
You gotta
Until
do
it
that.
actually fucking like
That's a poltergeist.
Yeah.
Like fucking
that was
scary movies,
and-
your ass.
And
Remember?
yeah. My dad told me.
She gets clingy.
Yeah. She gets clingy. Don't leave me.
Remember he
Walking down
takes
the
off.
stairs
Yeah,
back.
remember that
Yeah.
ghost takes off.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and this is another part of that house. My dad told me these 12 medicine men or 13 medicine men came into this house to bless it because of what happened to Lopan. And they said they went to every corner of the house telling that spirit to leave, hitting it with willow sticks. And that's how we scare off the spirits in houses. We hit every corner of the house and we tell that spirit to leave. So I guess that poltergeist was talking to them. No, I'm not leaving. This is my house. This is my area. I'm not leaving.
Well, I wonder who it was there.
Yeah, and it scared off all those medicine men. They didn't want to go in that house.
Sounds like
after
that. Sounds like that one guy, that chicken shit. What's his name? I forgot his last name. His last name is he's an elder. He prays for
Yeah.
people. He works. He's contracted with Red Crow Community College.
Wolfchild?
No, not that Wolfchild. He stays right by Jesse's, right across.
Arnold?
No, he stays by your auntie, your grandma Jessie.
Yeah.
Right across.
Like next door?
Hawk's dad.
Oh yeah, him?
Yeah.
Melvin?
Yeah, you guys. Anyways, I can't remember his name.
Mel?
Yeah, he's a real chicken shit. Anyways, that one poor boy that died in St. Paul's when he overdosed. We're staying there. He died in one of those apartments.
Yeah.
Anyways, that guy Cal
Yeah.
Williams.
Oh yeah, Cal.
He was supposed to go pray for that kid. He ends up getting scared. He didn't want to go into that building because
Yeah.
he said St. Paul's has some kind of thing. And
Yeah.
I was like, well, that family still paid you to go pray
Yeah.
for that poor boy.
Yeah.
And the reason why I got upset was because that night and throughout that week, that boy was crying.
Yeah. And
His
you could hear
spirit,
him.
my
Yeah.
my kids were freaked out.
Yeah.
My wife was freaked out. My kids couldn't sleep all week because that
Yeah.
kid was crying.
Holy
He was already dead. He
Yeah.
died in there for a week, and then the people that were living in there moved out that same day.
Yeah.
So they moved out, and then that door was open.
Because he was weeping.
Well,
Like,
yeah, he was
must-
weeping.
Yeah.
He's just a poor boy. You know,
Yeah.
Brooklyn, that's her little brother. He was
Yeah.
only like 16 when he died.
Holy.
Anyways, it was Tyson, R.I.P. Tyson
Yeah.
Devine.
Nice.
Yeah, that's Troy's youngest. Anyways, Troy and Elaine's youngest.
Yeah.
Anyways, I got mad at Elaine. I told Elaine, go tell that fucking guy to go pray for
Yeah,
him.
you
And then,
guys paid.
yeah, then he said,
Yeah.
oh, you guys go pray for him. And he gave
Yeah.
them that bowl. And then
Yeah.
he expected us to go walk in there and go pray while
Yeah.
he stood outside.
Yeah.
That's why this elder shit,
Yeah.
I don't really fucking, I'm not even down for this elder shit, these
Yeah.
bundle carriers and all
Yeah.
that. I don't even give a fuck about them, you know.
Yeah.
Even when they say it too, you know.
Yeah.
We all carry bundles, we all
Yeah.
carry pipes.
Well, it's
Well,
not
yeah,
how
you
we
know,
used-
like,
how it
yeah,
used
it's not
to
like
be.
what it used to be, you know. Fuck, like I was thinking to
Yeah.
myself, the
'Cause I
last
heard some
person
of
that
these
told me
bundle
that,
carriers-
the last person that told me that,
Yeah.
they're right on a bender
Yeah.
doing cocaine.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You're right doing
These
cocaine,
new bundle
and she was
carriers,
fucking
they-
around. They were fucking around
Yeah.
on their husband.
Yeah.
And then they just finished telling me that
Yeah.
like all of them owned
Did
pipes
they,
or bundles
did
or
they
something.
hear that bundle weeping?
So I don't know. They must
Yeah.
have. I don't even think that's real. That's
Yeah.
that's not to the point I'm trying to make. That
Yeah.
bundle stuff. I don't think it's real.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well,
I don't
strongly
believe. Yeah, I don't.
it.
Well, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
that's where we can agree to
Yeah.
disagree. But
Yeah. Yeah.
but I don't believe in it personally because of people like that.
Because every day,
You know,
me and
you
my
see
grandma
people. If you see
smudge.
people like that,
Yeah.
and you see how they act, and you wonder, okay, well, if you act like that, is that
Yeah.
how all you bundle carriers
Yeah.
act? Is that how all you
Yeah.
pipe holders act?
Yeah.
You know, do you guys act like you're better than one another?
Yeah.
You know, are you guys all afraid to go do prayers when you get
Yeah.
paid to do it?
Yeah.
You know, do you guys all chicken out when you
Yeah.
guys go? You know, just because maybe because he went there, maybe
Yeah.
because as a youngster he was at residential at St. Paul's.
Yeah.
But still, if the family paid you, you could have
Yeah.
had the fucking you could have had the balls to tell that
Audacity.
family, or
Right.
audacity. We'll use correct words.
Yeah.
You could have had the audacity to tell the family, "Oh, well, I have bad experiences with this building, therefore
Yeah.
I can't pray for your son."
Yeah.
Not take all your fucking family, all
Yeah.
that family's money,
Yeah.
and then say, "Oh, I'm scared. It has sentimental value and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be attached to the building."
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck, man? The guy paid you, you
Yeah.
know. So yeah, you
Why'd
guys.
you agree
So
in
so
the
yeah. So
first
anyways,
place?
this poor boy cried out through the whole week until
Yeah.
we moved out, you know.
Yeah.
And when we moved out, you know, it was more or less like, "See you later, Tyson."
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Until today, I guess that's where Rustin passed away in that same room just the
Yeah.
other day.
Holy. That,
So,
that
yeah, in
guy
that
you
same
were
room.
telling
Yeah,
me
that
about?
Russ shared. I
Yeah.
gave him a shout out the other day. You
Yeah.
know. I made him a pipe too. You know, I made
Yeah.
him a glass of bong. I'm gonna give
Yeah.
it to one of his family members or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know that this ghost thing, you guys. I believe in ghosts. I do
I
believe in that
strongly
realm. I
believe.
do. You know.
Yeah.
And then we're supposed to get these people to pray, these elders to,
Yeah.
to smudge out houses and that. But I
Yeah.
don't believe in that stuff. You know. I don't
Mhm.
as much as I believe in exorcism. You know.
Well, one of my mentors that
Yeah.
guided me to sobriety,
Yeah.
he was part of the Horn Societies. Lester.
Lester.
Yeah. I
remember
was
that?
best friends with the guy.
Do you remember that Colin last that passed away? He's everybody's uncle in the reserve.
Oh, Art. My
Mhm.
uncle Art.
Yeah.
Yeah. He even that's
Okay,
where
get
I got
this.
my Indian
Yeah,
name.
get this. Okay, get this. He told me that if I didn't go attend that session, that peacemaking session,
Yeah.
that he was gonna call in on me and make sure I get arrested and started threatening me.
Yeah.
And then I got upset and I told him, "Well, your job's to pray and do that, and job's not to threaten me. You're not a cop or an officer." And then when I said that, he got mad. He kind of threatened me
Yeah.
like, with his bundle or something.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, he threatened me literally, like made
That's
me
black
like he
magic
made
right
me
there.
look at it. You know, he made me
Yeah.
look at it, and I don't know, like my eyes were just forced to look at it, and I don't even know what the hell he had it on him for.
Yeah.
But you know, since that kind of stuff happened, that's
Yeah.
why I don't really believe in that elder stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because people that do maybe have some kind
Yeah.
of significance with
Yeah.
it, I think they use black magic.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I think.
Yeah.
You know, because yeah, that's what because. I was thinking to myself, well, it's supposed to be peacemaking. We're
Yeah.
supposed to be like healing.
Yeah.
How can I be healing when you're threatening me?
Yeah.
You know, especially about
That's
threat.
triggering.
Yeah,
me
you know,
more.
threatening me, telling
Yeah.
me all that. So yeah, you know, this elder stuff. That's just that's why I have a different take on
Yeah.
it compared to Ace here. You
Yeah.
know, Ace has
I
good.
respect him.
He has a good outcome with it.
Yeah.
To whereas I had a negative outcome
Yeah.
and it just always became like that.
Yeah.
Hey, till today, I'm still dealing with somebody. Just the other day, somebody called me down and said some
Yeah.
stuff about me. And at the same time, they're mentioning to me that they were pipe holders and all
Yeah.
that. Hey, so I thought to myself, what the fuck's up with that? Then
Yeah.
you know, fuck, if you're so
They-
awesome like
some-
that, how can you treat another person like me? Just because just because I fell off
Yeah.
before, you know, because I used to be on the street or
You know
something.
my real dad, Virgil.
Yeah.
He fought this guy because he was sleeping with Faye,
Mhm.
and I guess him squared off, and that I think that guy pulled out a knife. So my dad grabs a bottle and like smashes it and creates his own weapon.
Yeah.
And then he got the best of that guy. He sliced that guy right here, and I guess that family was threatening to curse my whole family.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
good. Yeah, that's how.
And that's why
That's what
JR
they say. Yeah.
has the same opinion.
That's what
about
they,
you.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
somebody told that my Auntie Teresa out in
Yeah.
standoff, you white man lefts are cursed, you're
Yeah.
always gonna end up in jail. And
Yeah.
all of us white man lefts, we all ended up in jail. All of us until today, we still have, you know,
Yeah.
people call our family jailbirds. You
Yeah.
know, I did some time. They call me a jailbird. Hey,
Yeah.
but yeah, the same thing. They said that my
They
auntie said
cursed
that
you
back
guys?
in the day.
Oh.
Well, they, I don't feel like they cursed us, but
Yeah.
what they did, because you can curse anybody, right?
Yeah.
You got to say something bad.
Yeah.
Right? That's a curse enough, eh?
Yeah.
But no, this whoever this person was told my Auntie Teresa, you white man lefts are always gonna be cursed.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna, you guys are always gonna go to jail. You
Yeah.
guys are gonna be nobodies.
Yeah.
And some believe that because we have wasted talent,
Yeah.
like you know, like oh well, Eric's a real educated guy. How come he hasn't done nothing with it? He just sells drugs and goes to jail.
Yeah.
You know, maybe that was the curse. You know, maybe
Yeah.
that was a curse. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, but here I am today. You know, I'm strong
Uh-huh.
on my 2 feet. You know,
Yeah.
got this YouTube channel. Shit, got the hang of it. You
Yeah.
know.
I
But
know.
yeah,
we
you
were,
know,
we were
yeah,
planning
so-
a few minute.
Yeah,
Few
fuck
minute.
yeah.
Now turning
Yeah, it's a
into an
45 minute. Yeah, so hey,
This one came
yeah,
out pretty
yeah,
good.
yeah. So you guys, what we're gonna do, because this is awesome, you guys, this is
Yeah.
really interesting. It keeps you guys wanting to hear more.
Yeah.
We're gonna cut out right now here at 45 minutes, you
Yeah.
guys. This is awesome conversating with you guys. So this
Yeah.
is another one of you guys. You guys got a question of why should I subscribe to your channel?
Yeah.
Why should I subscribe to your podcast?
Yeah.
Well, this is one of the reasons, you guys.
Yeah.
You know, stories like this.
Yeah.
You know.
Of our local legends.
Yes, you guys. So
Yeah.
tomorrow we'll drop some more content, you
Yeah.
guys. You know, until then, you guys, we're out skis, you know.
Yeah.
So you're out from Eric and
Ace.
alrighty, you guys. We'll see you on next round.
Black comes out.